Stopping that Kino knob. Placing the former cokehead in that blob. Mom can't forget about that job. Because he can't be stopped. He's 95 slick. Gaming, yeah, he's done with that shit. Looks like OIC picks up another shift. Filling King's coffers or lava cupping fit. Let me get that kick. I'm out in Keto Casino, dick. You did to make my wallet thick. Let's see how long it sticks. We screaming on kick. Don't worry about being racist, sis. We on subs, no more tips. Come support my newest grip. Now what about those on YouTube? The ones who support it and pull through. Live tick, but they still get screwed. See, he never cared about you. It's all about the revenue. New. Paying for liquor and fast food. And his mobile games too. You're not a fan, you're just fools. Let me get that kick. I'm out in Keto Casino, dick. You just to make my wallet thick. Let's see how long it sticks. We screaming on kick. Don't worry about being racist, sis. We on subs, no more tips. Come support my newest grip. Let me get that kick. I'm out in Keto Casino, dick. You did to make my wallet thick. Let's see how long it sticks. We screaming on kick. Don't worry about being racist, sis. We on subs, no more tips. Come support my newest grip.
Drains power slow. Only tips when I first saw you. I click on the stream. And the intro starts standing there in the Glaze State again chair. See the lights, see the sway in the ball wash. See you make your way through the substance in its cold. Little did I know that you're reminding me of Howard and John Rambo. And my chance to stay away from them. And Cat was crying on the staircase, begging me, please don't go. And I said, Baby Ashton, and Andy got me alone. I was dreaming, all that's left to do is beg. They just said to, ooh, get out of my comfort zone. It's a resurgence, it's time calling for these detractors' heads. Baby Ashton, and Andy got me alone. I was dreaming, it's okay if I beg. All this positivity, I'm back in the winner zone. I keep taking chips until there's nothing left.
What's blooming, y'all? It's your boy Shinko, Fleur, and welcome back to the Glaze State, where we load up the Level 1 podcast and watch Phil do the same shit over and over again. I hope you guys are having a Frabjous Tuesday doing whatever it is that you do. If you're working, I hope you have a productive day and it goes quick so you can go home and enjoy yourself. And if you have the day off, I hope you're relaxing or getting stuff done, like, you know, whatever it is that you're doing. All right, so before we get started, let's go ahead and say what's up to everybody here. Bro Cyrus, Antony, Steve Guy, Marble Ryeballs, what's up? Normal Jinx, Tuna Sandwich, Don Motorsport, Jack Skeleton, Suburban High, Wondering Monk, 000, TJ Stars, Chudgu, what's up? Fort Worth Raised, Antony, Taraka 1, Morty, Luna Guardian, Baladi. What did I say? Balada. I don't know why I did that. Alexandra C. What's up? Rike. What's up? Mimsy. What's good, baby? Sizzy Mac, Dubmatic, Jack the Triple, or Master DX. What is good? The Camping Dutchman. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Guys. It is only the seventh day of 2025, and already we getting some good shit. We're getting some good shit right now. All right. I don't want to spoil it because he's gonna talk about it. So let's just load it up. All right. Let's stop pussyfooting around and just load it up. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. Let's see. Let me know if it's too loud or blah blah blah. You know all that shit.
Jump.
There we go.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast. On today's show, we've got some big updates, including the big reveal of the name of the new wrestling commentary show that I'll be doing tomorrow,
which is the same name as the last one he made
on my React channel, unless you're here watching on Kick. Also, we got some tech news coming out of CES, the big tech show that happens once a year, and we'll be talking a little bit about that, plus updates on my current playthrough scheduling and the like. Nice chill show.
What's up, Felipe? How we doing, baby?
Relax. It is time for another fun morning edition of the Level 1 podcast.
I'm not gay, 'cause I don't like girls. I'm not gay, 'cause I don't like girls. I'm not gay, 'cause I don't like girls. I'm not gay, 'cause I don't like girls.
I'm getting metal text. I love you like it's the same sex. Bitch, I look for the exits when I see a pair of fresh tits. The jiggy lick, give me that ick. Not like when I look at dick, I light up like glow stick.
News got tons of female friends, as you can see, I stay far away from them. I'm the league of heterosexual men, just get rocked off and crush chips. I'm not like these sims, drive with verses, think about ending without shirt.
Also, don't forget, I have a wife, I just choose to spend time with her.
I'm not gay, 'cause I don't like girls. I'm not gay, 'cause I don't like girls. I'm not gay, 'cause I don't like girls.
Alrighty, good morning everyone and welcome to the show. I'm DSP and this is the Level 1 podcast for Monday, the 6th of January, 2025. Hello and welcome everyone. As we have another lovely day of content scheduled. Let me actually
I hate
adjust a
this
little further every
fucking mic.
day.
I
I'm
hate
mostly
this
trying to find
mic.
the
I
perfect
hate
spot for
this fucking
where
mic.
it'll
I
be not
hate
blocking
this
the
fuck. I
background.
cannot stress how annoying I find that fucking mic. I don't know why. I don't know if it's activating some sort of tism, but the shit is intrusive, obstructive. Like, get that shit out of the fucking way, bro.
But like in the ideal spot
Like, we get it. You wanna emulate having a cock in your face, but god damn, bro, like, move the shit.
where I can talk and you can hear me better. I swear we're gonna perfect this eventually. We gotta get there, right?
No. The only way you could perfect it is if you get it away from the fucking screen. Nobody wants to see it. You were better off with the one that you had before.
People have been telling me that this mic is designed to be closer to you. I'm like, well, you know, when I'm gaming, that's fine. But when I'm here on the show, how am I gonna have the mic in my mouth?
I mean, man, you already have Andy's dick in your mouth, so you shouldn't even, I mean, it shouldn't be a problem.
You know, it's gonna be messing with the set. That's why yesterday we switched the portal gun to the other side. But every day, a little bit more improvement.
I'm trying.
Okay,
I'm gonna
every
try
day,
to
a
make it
little bit
work,
more tweaking in the
Dutchman.
light,
I'm gonna try to make it
and,
work.
We'll figure it out.
Stop
it's just
touching
a
it!
matter of getting to the point where we're perfected
Stop
and we're in
touching
the right
it!
spot, right? And we'll get there. So no worries there. But be sure to tell me if you know there's any problems. If it sounds like
The problem is you keep fucking stopping to fidget with the fucking mic. You still sound like shit. You're gonna sound like shit no matter what. Leave it the fuck alone.
dropping, etc., we can always tweak it. In fact, one thing that I wanted to do now that
God damn, like that's one of the main reasons why I didn't want to get like one of those mics, because I don't want to be doing all that fidgeting shit. All right, now I have a blue Snowball Yeti on top of a like regular microphone stand, like a regular microphone stand that you would see like, you know, like at a show or something like that, and it stays right in front of me. It's right here. It's fine. No issues. No nothing. Nothing. Even if I had a camera on, you would see a mic right here in front of me talking, and it wouldn't be a fucking problem.
I'm just thinking about
Morty, the reason why he bought a new mic is because he bought a new mic because this is a good mic. This is the good mic. The other mic that he had that uses XLR, no. The XLR is a marketing gimmick. It's a marketing gimmick. This USB mic is way better. Way fucking better. Mike, I do have mic no, because it's not even mic-tism. It's like it's shit like people do this shit at work. Like it's like you gotta do something, right? There's something you gotta do, and then you get distracted by the little shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys see when he does that shit on stream, when he's sitting there, he's like, oh wait, let me fix this scene, let me fix this animation, let me tweak. Like, dude, get to the fucking, do the thing. Do the fucking thing.
it. I did want to loosen one of the filters just slightly.
See, like this shit.
I did notice that it was dropping just a tiny bit last night. I want to do the noise gate. I want to
Like, for me, I'm like that with fucking sound and shit. I'm like that with fucking, like, with the chat and shit, because, like, I want people to see the chat. Off rip, because the live chat doesn't show up automatically sometimes. So I want people to see the live chat when they go in the thing. Like, when I do the sound, I don't want to fucking blow up people's ears. So, like, you know, that's it. This shit, it's him. It's him. It's just for him. It's his tism. It's stopping the fucking content.
loosen it a little bit further. Okay, I loosened it a little further. I'm hoping that when I game now today, it won't pick up.
Bro, speaking of Scott Cheetos, bro, I think I'm gonna get into roasting that motherfucker. I think I might make a transition, depending on how Ashton, cause bro, I was watching this one video, bro. I'm watching this video. Hold on. If I gotta suffer, I have this thing where if I gotta suffer through something, you guys gotta suffer through it too. So we're gonna watch this real quick. All right. Look at this motherfucker. Since Phil wants to derail over dumb shit, I'm gonna derail over dumb shit. Fuck him. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Here we go. Here we go. Scott Cheetos. All right, so here's the video from Dwight Race. Shout out to Dwight. Here's the video, but this is as far as I could go in the video. Okay, let's see if I could pull it up. Let's see. Hold on, Brave. Where's Brave at? There we go, Brave YT. See, look, I'm doing the same shit you doing, Phil. I'm derailing. I'm de-fucking railing, baby. Sorry, that's pretty loud. Now let's see here. Bong bong. It's got Cheetos. Here we go. Here we go. Let's put this right here for a moment. All right, shout out to Dwight Reyes. Hold on, let's just watch this for a bit.
Previously on Dragon Ball Z.
Wait, can you not see it?
Me?
Hold on, it's not showing. The fuck? Client area. Oh, it's not showing the thing. My bad. I'm looking at the wrong thing. There we go. That was my fault. Shinko fault. Shinko fucked up. Disaster stream. Now I'm not watching this whole thing. I'm not watching this whole thing. But I want you to get to the part where I got up to, where I'm like, nah, fuck out of here. Watch this shit.
He says why? He said,
Look at that
why
shit.
you don't think I'm
Look at that shit. Look at the fuck, bro. What the fuck was what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Yo, like what the fuck is this?
Hey,
He's sitting there with it.
and I'm not comfortable with it.
Because you talk about cock.
Oh, clip that. Clip that. He just busted a snot rocket on his face. He just
Oh my god.
That's as far as I got to. Yo. All right, let's get back to Phil. We've been derailing.
More noise. We'll have to see if there's an echo or not. But, you know, every day a little bit more tweaking, right? So anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. I hope that you're all in good spirits. I know that recently I've been having some tech issues, right? And I think
You've been having tech issues for the past 16 years, my guy.
I finally figured it out. I really do. Like, it was funny because yesterday, once again, here I am. I'm struggling. To try and get everything working, right? And to get the pop-ups to work and everything. And I'm frustrated. I'm like, why is this not working? Why is that not working? And you know, after messing with these things over and over, I think I start to understand what's going on.
You're stupid. You finally figured out that you're stupid. No? Oh, okay. No. Oh.
Yeah, look at this. So I think here's what's happened. Okay, I think I finally figured it out, quite frankly. I have a whole new layout, you know, is set up for stuff since this new
Bitch, where? Layout where? What's the new layout? Where's new? Where is it new? Like, show me. Where is the new layout? I'm seeing the exact same shit I've been seeing for the past 3, 4, 5 years I've been watching you. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What's up, Ahima64? How you doing, baby?
PC a month ago. And what's been happening is I keep changing my setup.
Oh, so it's your fault. It's your fault because you continuously change your setup for no reason. Gotcha.
Every day, like, there's a little different, right?
Looks exactly the same to me.
So what's ended up happening was, as I tweak one thing, I screw something else up. All right? So
it's your fault. The issue is user-induced. Okay.
for example, right now, I would click on something to edit it, and as I'm going to click on it to edit it, I accidentally click on something else.
Okay, so it's a user error. So that, I mean, you're letting people know you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're letting people know that you're fucking up. Okay.
My layout here is totally different.
It's the same shit.
My laptop is in a different position further to the right. My keyboard and mouse
Oh, it's different because it's moved in a different position. Gotcha.
have been repositioned. And I think what's happening is I literally make one misclick and it would screw up.
He fucked up the feng shui, ladies and gentlemen. He fucked up the feng shui.
An entire part of my layout. Like yesterday, I couldn't figure out why can't I click on and edit my leaderboard. And then come to find out, I think I clicked on it and there's a way that you can lock something in OBS so you can't edit it. And I think that's what I did. I think I had accidentally locked it so you can't edit the item anymore. Now what's funny is You know, I'm trying to replicate that right now.
Guys, I need you to do me a small favor. I forgot. I like fucking with people. That's just my thing. I like doing like light trolling. So if you guys happen to see, let's see, hold on. Before I even say anything, hold on. I need you guys, I'm gonna derail because I need you guys to help me with something. Because I like to troll a little bit. I like to do a little bit of trolling. So if you see Indrid pop into the chat, as long as you see Indrid Cold in the chat, I want you guys to type in, I hope you have fun playing Path of Exile 2. Okay, so if you see Indrid, just type that in the chat. Indrid, I hope you have fun playing Path of Exile 2. Just keep that in mind. When you guys see her in the chat, in the stream, at any time, just be like, hey, hope you have fun playing Path of Exile 2. If you guys could do that for me, I love you guys. I love you guys.
Now, like for example, let me just test something quick.
And no Discord snitching
screen,
either.
Okay, oh, and by the way, I had this hidden by accidentally.
I'm looking at you, guy with 2 names.
And this was where I was having issues because it wasn't allowing me to edit, but now I don't see that. It's so weird. What was happening was I was misclicking stuff.
You stay snitching. Guy with 2 names, stay snitching.
Right click. And when I right clicked and misclick, it was screwing the entire group of stuff up in OBS, leading to tons of
Guy with
problems.
2 names is the only guy I know that still snitches via carrier pigeon. He'll send you a pigeon with all the info you need.
Yeah, look at this. I couldn't even get my pop-ups to work. They're all screwed up.
I mean, you screwed them up,
It's my
dude.
fault for
Ew, what the fuck?
misclicking. They were
Whoa, wait. What's up with the leaderboard? Why is it now?
Auto-resizing.
It's like a ticker.
And ring all messed up. So what I'm gonna have to do is some of the things that I screwed up the size.
Don't think I know. Don't think I know. Don't think I don't know. Guy with 2 names. You be on your ghost dog shit.
The bottom of what's going on. That these things are screwing up, and I apologize for the tech issues. You may notice something a little different with our leaderboard.
I mean, I already noticed it already.
So here's what's going on with the leaderboard. I have it now on basically a ticker, a scroll, which is what tons of things do. You know, you see newscasts do it, podcasts.
Look. All these things that look professional do it, so I'm gonna do it too, but not be professional.
Do it. So I'm gonna do it like that from now on. Now here's how it's gonna work. When people contribute to the show, I will add in their contributions. As that leaderboard gets more populated, it'll actually like change its size. It resizes automatically. So basically it'll always fit the screen, but it ends up looking better the more information that's on it. So you might say, well, what do you mean? I'll show you. Ready? Because some people already in chat are like, well, that leaderboard, it looks, it's weird. I can't put my finger on it. Ready? Watch this.
Wow.
See what I mean? So as
I
put more information
hold on.
it
Let me see
now
if I
will
can.
auto size to fit the screen,
Hold on, give me a minute.
and so it'll always fit. But the more on it,
There
the
we go.
skinnier the letters. So if people contribute, when you put your names on the leaderboard, which you will always get credit for when you contribute.
Look at
the
that shit.
leaderboard
Look
will
at that
change
shit.
Its aspect ratio there, because some people were like, oh, it looks like it's right now it's like a stretched. Well, it is, but it will actually fix itself as people contribute and we get people up there. You see? So I know it's weird. People are like, what? So there you go. We're gonna try this out today all day. We'll see how it works. I think that it's gonna end up looking good. But the thing is, it's changed. You know, I've had a static leaderboard for what, 7, 8 years, right? Ever since I started doing the leaderboard back in what, 2017. So some people were like, "Oh, I'm afraid of change, and I can't handle change, and I want to. I want them. It's moving. It's.
Nigga, it's moving words. Who the what the fuck? Thanks again for letting us know how autistic and mentally disabled your fucking audience is. That they can't handle words moving. Oh no, these words that were here for like a while now, that were static, they're now moving. What's going on in the world? Up is down, left is right. What? Phil, why'd you do this to me?
Driving me nuts. Well, this way, it always fits. With the other leaderboard, we were having issues.
We can't do it. It's moving too much. It's moving too fucking much.
And the scrolling and the auto sizing makes more sense than having it not fit and look awkward. Okay. So let's try it. Let's see how it goes. Who will be the first contributor today to the show? So
Money.
we can get you up on the leaderboard.
What's
and
up,
see
Kobe? How we doing,
it works,
baby?
right?
We just
So
started.
anyway,
We just started. You
so
good?
tech
You
things
good? We just started.
aside, all right, today's show should be great. We got a lot of topics to talk about today, including some tech stuff.
Can we talk
coming
about
out
it?
of CES. What is it? Isn't it the Consumer Electronics Show? Correct.
Fuck you. You want to know why? Because the real one, Captain Alex, was already watching CES. So you late, Phil. You late. I'm going to tell you right now, Phil, as a content creator, you being overshadowed by your own fucking dents. You know that, right? That's how bad it is. Because Captain Alex right now, he's getting traction, baby. He's getting views. They may be trolls, they may, you know, haters, defectors, whatever, but he's coming up. The VR chat army is growing while you're sitting here fucking fumbling around with fucking mic settings and shit. Fucking Captain Alex is maintaining an audience with a webcam mic. The motherfucker literally grabs a webcam and puts it to his mouth and speaks into the mic of the webcam, and he's doing better than you. That's sad. That's fucking sad. An actual dent is outperforming you. An actual dent is actually out there doing the things that you should be doing. Shit, even with the political shit. You sitting out there pussyfooting around playing with the fucking safe fucking opinions and shit. At least Captain Alex is out there saying the shit that's on his fucking chest. I'm seeing in the Discords more talk about Captain Alex than you. He's actually having contests with his community, quote unquote. Even though the Discord calls he's getting made fun of and shit like that, he's actually engaging with his audience, trolls and unironic viewers alike. That's sad.
That's what is Consumer Electronics Show. A couple of things there to cover. I'll show there'll be more stuff happening over the week as well, because this show usually has a lot of big announcements and things that happen in the tech industry. So we'll be talking about those plus today.
All right. You see where Phil sits there pussyfooting around about fucking haters and shit like that. Captain Alex don't do that shit. Captain Alex goes there and he fucking fights with these motherfuckers. And he demands that these motherfuckers respect him. I'll give it to Alex. Because at least he'll sit there and be like, yo, fuck you. Shut the fuck up. You in my chat. All right? This is why I fucks with Captain Alex. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this fucking... Let's see. Here we go. Let me look for this clip. Look at this shit. Hold on. Let's see if hold on. I gotta pull this up for you because you gotta see how this dude's a badass, bro. This is why I fucks with Captain Alex. Somewhat, because I heard he's on some shit too. He be on some shit, so I somewhat fuck with Captain Alex. But listen to this shit. Listen to this shit. This is a real motherfucker right here. Listen to this real motherfucker. Watch. Come on, load it up.
I am not a sweet prince. I am the badass captain that takes shit from no one. So please, for the love of God, leave me alone. Respond good night, sir, and just get to your post. But that won't happen, right?
That's the fuck I'm talking about. Sitting there is fucking, he's not sitting there whining. He's saying, leave me alone. And matter of fact, wish me a good night and go back to your fucking post. He's not running around whining about how the trolls are keeping him down. He's fighting them. And what you doing? Hiding behind your gated community while Alex is out here taking this shit head on. That's fucking sad, Phil.
I'm going to reveal. Excuse me, it tickled my throat. I'm going to reveal the logo and new name of the wrestling commentary show.
Exactly.
That will begin tomorrow.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying, Antonio? Remember when DSP said VPN with fight can't get too complicated for you guys, but the moment PPP told him to use VPN, he immediately agreed. Captain Alex wouldn't have said that.
Broadcasting this new show on my DSP Reacts channel as well as on my Kick channel, so you'll be able to watch it live and of course after the fact on demand. Tonight is the big premiere of Monday Night Raw on Netflix, and I have Netflix now, so I'm ready to watch it. And,
but you didn't.
And take notes and talk all about it.
But you didn't.
Over the course of tomorrow's, new commentary show. All right, so we're going to talk about that this morning, the big announcement. Plus, we will have updates on everything going on. All these playthroughs and the like. In fact, I think what we should do is we should start with this. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Overwhelming support again yesterday. Thank you all so very much. We hit 3 goals yesterday when it comes to support, and that means that we are only 2 goals away from having our next fun celebratory event, which is going to be a marathon of gaming. And we've talked about it over the week. Every day we're like narrowing it down a little more. So what are the options right now? Option number 1 would be a rageathon, where basically you guys pick maybe like 4 rage-inducing games, and I try them over the course of the day. And we see how it works. You know, sometimes with these games they become playthroughs. Other times it's just a really annoying day, and then we never get back to those games because they piss me off so bad. You know, I remember games like Super Meat Boy and getting over it and stuff like that in the past. Or number 2, a Mega Man marathon.
He will dictate what he plays, what dictates our
collection on PC. And I'm gonna play through all the classic Mega Man games, try to challenge myself to see if I can like get through the first 6 games in one marathon. That would be a daunting task.
So that's it.
Those games are quite challenging.
So Mimsy got it down packed. So Phil's life is dictated, all right, with the games that he plays by his chat, by his whales. Okay, by the way that he acts is with the Kino Casino. That's it. Those are the 2 puppets. Those are the 2 puppet masters that pull the strings.
But I'll try to do my best. Like, how far can I get in classic Mega Man within a marathon? Keep in mind, I'll be probably drinking during the marathon, so it's not like I'm going to be on my absolute best game.
Oh, so you're going to just be drinking and playing video games like you always do. Phil, Phil, can we get, like, guys, if we get X amount of money, I'll go outside. I'll do an IRL stream from my fucking backyard. Can you give us something different? Something different, please. I'm gonna do you give me we hit the goal, I do a fucking we do the goal, I'll do a cartwheel. Can you give us something different than what you've been giving us for the past fucking 5 years?
Or the third option, a marathon of Dino Crisis, a game that you guys have always wanted me to play over the years. You've asked me time and time again to play and replay this game. But I always just get through basically like the intro of it for a marathon, like a Halloween marathon, but we never get past like the first hour.
Because you rage quit or some shit?
Yeah, it just basically becomes kind of a situation where everyone wants it, but it never happens. And it's disappointing that I've never gotten any further than the intro. But now I have it on PS5 Pro. It has the ability to save whenever you want. So, I mean, this would be an ample day, a perfect day. Let's play through Dino Crisis, see how far I can get during the marathon, and then probably finish it up as a playthrough later on in the month, right? So, those are our 3 options. We gotta think about what we want, because there's a chance today we may actually hit 50. Now, FYI, I told you guys I would do the marathon right away. However, being that tomorrow I have
Israel. I don't want to see those titties jumping.
We can't do it tomorrow, all right? But we could do it as early as Wednesday. So if we hit 50 goals, we'll do the marathon on Wednesday. All right? It's cool. And that means there's going to be food, there's going to be booze. I actually opened up last night the pack of 90, they're called 99 Fruits Shots pack. You guys had told me to get this the liquor store, so I did. It's 10 different...
Who? Which one of the dents fucking told this motherfucker to get liquor? Who told this motherfucker to get liquor? I'm demanding. Who told this man to go get more? I don't believe you, Izzy. I don't believe you. I don't think Jade did that. It can't be Jade. Y'all not telling me it was Jade. It can't be Jade. Don't do this to me. He's the good one. He's the good one. He's the only pure one.
Shots of like 99 fruit liquor, and they're all different fruit flavors. I've never had this before. It's like 99 bananas, 99 oranges, 99 watermelons. So I was like, oh.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You are East Coast Connecticut white boy. You tell me you never had 99 bananas. Shut the fuck up. You or one of your fucking backward hat wearing compatriots fucking gave you a fucking shot at 99 bananas. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
It's interesting. Wonder if it's any good. It probably
ain't no way. No fucking East Coast motherfucker ain't tell me they never had a shot of 99 bananas. Probably 99 apples, 99, but 99 banana. It's basically 99%. It's 99% proof alcohol that has fruit flavors. The more common one is 99 bananas. That was the one. That was the one. And yes, Bill Brasky, these are the type of shit. This is like the fruity flavor shit that the young people get into. So like when I get into liquor, I was doing all the flavored shit. And my secretary, I used to have a secretary. She used to be a barmaid for this famous strip club in the Bronx called the Golden Lady. So there'd be times where like I would like go to her house, like stay there for the weekend, and she would go ahead and like bust out these fucking shits. 99 Bananas, what is it? Pinnacle, the other shit. Pinnacle vodka. There was another one that used to be Boone's Farm. Yeah, that's another one. What was the other shit she had? She had some other shit, like, it was like some bubblegum shit. Like, I remember she made like a drink with it, and it was like some bubblegum shit. That shit had me passed out. But it was like fucking, yo, like, that was like shit for like young motherfuckers. Cobain, I had Zima when I was like, what, 8? 3 Olives, that's the one. 3 Olives. That's the one with all the flavors. 3 Olives, they got bubblegum, cake, all that shit. Zima, I used to have Zima when I was like 8. I'm sorry, Zima was like fucking seltzer water to me. I remember my grandpa, he drank this. She's like, what? There's nothing wrong. There's nothing in here. He put it down. He walked away. Shit, grabbed that shit, started chugging that shit down. I'm like, yo, is this club soda? Is this tonic water? What the fuck is this? At that shit, no. But like 99 Bananas, Pinnacle, 3 Olives. What was another one that this chick used to make me? It was another brand that it was like very heavy in flavors. Like I remember like when I used to go to my secretary's house over the weekend, like at night when her kids would like go to sleep and shit like that, we would go ahead, she would have and like drink and stuff like that. She would have all that shit. But that's like for like young niggas, man. That's not for the grown and sexy.
Probably crappy, you know. Wasn't expensive, but man, just taking shots of those.
When we getting Phil going, well, I'm hoping we get it soon.
Maybe for certain milestones.
We supposed to. So Bill Brasky says, when are we getting the Phil Gone Wild videos? That is the only. Well, yes, I used to go to my secretary's house to go drink, and trust me, nothing happened because that woman was the only woman. That woman was the only woman I was ever like sexually intimidated by, like. Ever. She was like a big sister to me. Like she was like a real big sister to me. Cause even when me and Mrs. Fleur started dating, she's like, yeah, just bring over here. You guys bring over here, you know, there's a free couch, you know, I got a free room in the basement, you know, get drunk, do whatever you're gonna do, you know, make your little babies or whatever. My name, I'm not lying. You can ask Mrs. Fleur. If Mrs. Fleur's ever here, she could tell you. It wasn't, bro, I was scared of her because she was like a very vibrant person. Like, she was a very vibrant person, and
I dribbled my all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
フィルウッドエンドザナイトウィズはショットオブファイヤーボール。
thank you for the $2 super chat. Thank you, honey. The reason why she was like a very vibrant person, outgoing person, and she was like really out there. So I remember one time, because I remember like me, there's a thing with me, right? So I grew up around a lot of older women when I was younger. Cause like my dad, like I had to be babysat by a lot of people and shit like that. And I've been around like a lot of girls, around a lot of older women, whatever. So chicks are like kind of comfortable with me. You feel me? So I remember one day, right? She was upset because everybody in the office thought that there was something going on because we were always talking shit like that. And I remember my boss came in one day. She was like, I was 18 at the time, and she was like around what, 33, 34? Around there, she was like 33, 34. And I remember one time she was getting upset because, like, again, we used to like talk and chill, and like I would tell her about like, you know, dates that I went on to and stuff like that. And we, you know, the conversations would get a little comfortable or whatever. I remember my boss came in one day. And it was just me and her talking about something. And I remember my boss made a crack like, oh, you know, I got to watch you guys because, you know, every time I come in here, you guys are being like, you know, you guys are like always talking and chatting. I got to watch you guys. I got to keep an eye on you guys. And she got upset and she like snapped at him and she's like, bro, like if anything were to happen, you wouldn't have to be suspicious of it. You would see me straddling him on the table right there. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And like my boss is like, oh. And I'm sitting there like, oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. And then the other, that was one. The second thing that had me intimidated by this woman was because she had a husband, right? She had a husband, and the husband, like, that ass deaded her, like her and her daughters. Like, deaded her. Like, he abandoned her. But the nigga would still try to fucking call. The dude was still trying to call, trying to hit. Because I guess the Il Nana was that good. I remember one time, I come into the office, she's on speakerphone, And I'm coming in, and I'm like, yo, what's up? She's like, nah, it's my ex-husband. Just, I got him on mute. Don't worry about it. I'm like, so why are you talking to him for? It's like, whatever. He's calling me. Bro, this dude is talking, right? And this dude is like talking like, yo, I miss it. Like, yo, like, I can't, I'm hearing this guy say this shit. Like, I miss it. I need it. Like, it used to be so crazy. This girl can't do it like you can do it. And then I hear a shorty talking in Spanish in the background. So I look at my secretary. I'm like, who the fuck is that in the background? She's like, yeah, it's his wife. I'm like, what? What? He calling you asking for the nookie while the wife is in the car? She's like, yeah. I'm like, nah, bro. Nah. That's got it. There's some psychedelics in that shit. No. Ever since those 2 days, of those two instances, nah, bro. Nah. She was like my big sister. She was like my big sister ever since that. She's always looked out for me. I remember when, like I said, when I was first meeting Mrs. Fleur, you guys need a place to chill, come crash at the pad. I remember when we had first floor, she drove all the way from upstate, came and took pictures of the baby and stuff like that. She was always a real one. I fucks with her. But that there would never been a day where, like, even if she would have said, like, even if I was single and she would have said, yeah, let's go, I'm like, nah, I'm good, because I'm afraid of falling for whatever poison ivy pussy she got. I don't know. But let's continue.
Get me all juiced up, and then I gotta play this freaking marathon, right? Or whatever it is that we choose. So we have to figure this out, and I'm curious. I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do a poll, both on Kick and on YouTube this morning, to determine which marathon you'd be more interested in seeing when we hit the goal. All right, let's do it.
I remember the best thing was like her daughters were like so like they were like babies back when I first saw them. They were like little kids, and they were like so sweet and so adorable. I remember the first time I went, she took me to a Walmart. It was my first time ever going to like a Walmart, and I was like 18. Like we don't have own Walmarts in the city. So I remember when I'm going around Walmart, and I'm looking around, and I'm sitting there like, yo, I'm overwhelmed and shit. Her youngest daughter, right? She comes up to me. She's like, hey, you like play like Call of Duty and stuff, right? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, you want to see where the guns are? And I'm like, yeah, I got guns here. She's like, yeah, you want to see the guns? And I'm like, all right, cool. And she's like, this little girl hopping and skipping to the gun aisle. Look, there's the shotguns. And I'm looking like, oh, okay, cool. I miss her, man. I miss that whole situation.
9 proof, no, it is. The shots are like 50% alcoholic volume. So that's what, like, it's supposed to be like 100 proof. It's like 99 proof. Yeah, they're really strong, that liquor.
But this is when I was 18, so this was like way back. This was like a couple years ago, 15 years, a couple years ago.
Oh, by the way, so before I'm going to do the poll in a second. Dick Jones is our first contributor of the day, my bad.
Big ups, Dick
Jones just gifted 5 memberships on YouTube. Congrats to those who just got a membership.
Like, I remember another time, I don't mean to derail. I remember another time before I met Mrs. Fleur, right? I was dating this other shorty. And I remember this other shorty, right? Like it was like weird. I remember one time she was like the relationship was getting kind of weird. So I remember my secretary was like, yo, I'm going to PA for the weekend because I'm going to go meet up with some friends and I'm going to go to Six Flags. So do you want to go to you want to come to Six Flags? I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, I'm with it. So then like I'm telling like my girl, like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Six Flags, hang out with my secretary, and she's like, you can't go. So then at first I was thinking like, first I think like, oh, because I'm going with my secretary, it might seem weird. It's like, no, but we're going with a whole bunch of people and stuff like that. She's like, nah, you can't go. So I'm like what? Like I thought it was because of the secretary. She's like, nah, because I never been to Six Flags, and like, nah, it's not fair. Like, how come you're gonna go to a Six Flags and you're gonna go without me and this and this and that? And I'm like, okay. So I go back to my secretary and tell her I can't go to Six Flags. So she's like, why? I was like, because, my girl doesn't want me to go. She's like, we're not fucking, right? And I'm like, that wasn't the reason. She's like, what's the reason? She's like, she's never been to Six Flags and, she thinks it's unfair that if I go without her or something like. My secretary just went, listen, motherfucker, on Saturday, I'm going to come pick you up at 8 o'clock, okay? 8 o'clock, I'm picking you up, and we're going to PA. We're going to pick up my homegirl, her kids. We're going to go to Six Flags, okay? Okay. And he said, you're not going to tell your girl nothing, okay? I'm like, okay. And I thought she was playing. Sure enough, Early in the morning, 6 o'clock. Hey, what's up? Get up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nah, man, I thought it. Nah, you think I give a fuck what that bitch said? Let's go. And I went with her. She was like a big sister to me.
So much, Dick. Let's get Dick up on the leaderboard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you want to get Dick up on that leaderboard.
Thank you so much for getting the momentum going there. That's going to be our first $15 of contributions for today's stream. Thank you so much. And as you can see, the leaderboard already.
See, Phil never had shit like that.
Looks a little different now that we get that.
I got tons of stories. I got tons of stories.
So thank you, Dick. I appreciate that very, very much. And
I got kidnapped multiple times,
now, let's
bro.
continue, right? Let's keep that momentum going in the right direction. Good morning, Game Boy. How you doing? How's everyone doing this morning? What's up, Avarice? A lot of people are just showing. I'm saying hello. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. And
yeah, I had fun at Six Flags. It was amazing.
Oh, the polls. Duh, I got distracted. Let's do these polls right now. All right.
So let's do on both sides here. Poll. So, which marathon should DSP
Oh my god.
do this week?
Oh, you want to? Okay, so hold on. Mimsy says, I want to hear his theory about how momentums with contributions work. So basically, it's FOMO, Mimsy. So it's basically FOMO. So the way that he thinks it works is that, like, let's say if people watching the stream, right, and then people will contribute. Other people will see the contribute, see that they're see that the person that contributed is being a part of something. You know what I'm saying? So he thinks that these dents will go ahead and say, I want to be a part of that thing too, and also give him money. That's it.
Option 1, Range-a-thon. Option 2, Mega Man.
And that's the way he wants it to work, but that's
Option 3, Dino Crisis. Okay.
Like, the only way that will work is in terms of viewership. Like, if you're watching something, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it turns like watching something and you're talking about it and somebody sees, sees or they're aware of what you're talking about and then they want to watch it too, that's how it works. But it's not with fucking money. What kind of shit is that? Oh, no, somebody's giving away money. So, you know what? I want to be a part of that, so I want to give away money too. That doesn't make any sense, Phil.
Let's have it run the maximum. And then I'm going to do the same poll over on the YouTube side.
Civil Cyborg says, I think it's more primal, like a caveman thinking a berry is non-toxic because they see another caveman eat it. Oh, that hurt. That hurt.
Marathon, DSP, do this week. Aegis on, Mega Man 126.
But we get cool skins with the battle pass.
Run, or
we don't get cool skins in this battle pass. Like, I'm like, can we get some cool skins? How many skins we gotten from all these fucking battle passes? We only got what? Cookie Monster. We got Cookie Monster, Cookie Monster, Bob Ross, Chris or whatever the fuck. Cobain, the streams are a battle pass. The streams are a battle pass. If you give them enough money and you make it to these levels, you get these fucking rewards. And these rewards are shit. Yoshi, fucking... Yeah, like all this shit. These were all skins. All these were skins that we could get.
Dino Crises. Here we go. Alright, polls are going live on both chats. Please vote. Whether you're watching live on YouTube or on Kick, I'd love to hear your opinion. Obviously, if you're watching this on demand, I'd like your opinion too. Please share in the comments. Alright, Hypnotic Jinx with a $20 super chat this morning says, let's get the marathon going, boys and girls. Thank you, Hypnotic Jinx. That's our first super chat of the day. By the way, are the pop-ups working? Did that pop up when Jinx just contributed? Because I didn't see. I was doing the polls. Hopefully it's working. So thank you, Jinx, for a $20 super chat. That gets us up to $35 of support and climbing so far today. A great start. Thank you, Jinx. All right. It did show up good. Thank you for telling me. All right. So, good stuff. Please vote. And here's the thing. I'm glad we're doing this today because we have to figure out, for example, let's say that Rageathon wins, okay, and we decide we want to do a Rageathon, which I'm okay with. We got to figure out what games, and I don't know what games
at all, you guys be interested in seeing me play that you think would be rage-inducing. It could be games I already have that you know I play and I rage at, like maybe Street Fighter, or it could be brand new games I never heard of, right? Again, I'm open to that. You know, you guys support me so much. I don't care if I have to buy a few games to do a marathon. I mean, the whole reason we're doing the marathon is because of your overwhelming support. So I'm down for that. You know, now I have that flexibility to do stuff like that, which is really cool. Okay, so please vote. Let's have them roll. We're going to keep rolling for another 3-4 minutes here. Now I'll let you know the results. Okay, so real quick, let's talk about yesterday, okay? Yesterday was great. I had a great return day to streaming yesterday, so thanks to everyone who hung out and supported the streams yesterday. First stream was Dark Souls mods. You know, the remastered mod.
Give me
which
1
is a
minute, guys.
graphical
I'm
mod,
gonna make
plus
some tea real
Age of
quick.
Sunlight
I'll
mod,
be away
which
from
is
the
a
keyboard for
gameplay mod.
just a quick minute. I just need to make some tea.
I had a ton of fun in Dark Souls yesterday. I had forgotten basically how awesome Dark Souls is in regards to it being an open world where everything is connected. Because I was playing and I was like, so we found the back way to Blighttown. And it was funny because with this mod, Blighttown, as everyone knows, infamously was a very badly performing part of the game. Like, it would run horribly. It would be choppy. And because of that, enemies would be sniping you and poisoning you. And it would just be a nightmare to play Blighttown. And it was really the graphical big hiccup of the game. Well, guess what? It runs beautifully with this version on PC. But with this graphical mod, parts of it are incredibly poorly lit, so you can't see anyway. So it's kind of like, so now the game runs well, but now you're overwhelmed with these graphics that, like, it's hard to see. So it's a different reason why it's challenging in this part. But man, yesterday we had giant progress. We got through all of Blighttown. We fought Quelaag. We actually went further in and we fought Ceaseless Discharge. Then we backtracked and we went back to Sen's Fortress and we beat all of Sen's Fortress. We got to In Orlando. We actually did a bunch of big upgrades to weapons. I wanted to try a different weapon, so I am using the Bardish or Bardish now, however you say it, because it has giant range, like a big sweeping attack. I like that. So, yeah, tried out some different things. Overall, really great stuff. Although I realized, man, I skipped stuff blatantly. Like, I didn't ever fight Capra Demon. I didn't go to the depths and fight the Gaping Dragon. I'm like, yeah, that's the beauty of Dark Souls 1, is that there's all these different ways to do things. You don't have to do them in one set way. You could beat the game in different order. You could skip entire portions of the game. So now we're in Orlando. Next time we play, we're probably going to go into the Painted World. I don't see why not, because we have the item to do it, the Peculiar Dial. We already got it. So, yeah, more Dark Souls coming later this week. I'm excited for that. The playthrough's been doing really well. People are excited for it. Me too. So, more coming, okay? And then last night, it was the premiere of my year-end series, the top 20 most disappointing playthroughs of 2024. And the truth is, a lot of people were shocked. I don't know why. It's almost like people weren't paying attention in 2024 or something. But, you know, the trend last year was basically, I can't really play RPGs these days. Every RPG that I've tried, whether it was a good one or a bad one, because there is a combination of the game not being very good versus the game being great, but still not being able to hold attendance and support, right? And so, yeah, like, some of the stuff on there was cool because you've got to see some of the games that sadly just weren't that good. But then there was games that I actually really liked, but it was disappointing because I couldn't get people to come back to engage and support with the content. Cases in point, Multiverses, Marvel Rivals, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor, just to name a few of the games that I feel were good, but I couldn't get them to click with the audience, right? Now, the thing is, it's not like I couldn't get anything to click with an audience. There's been tons of games that I've played that worked really well. Pretty much any Soulsborne or Souls-like I played in 2024 worked perfectly. Whether it was actually Elden Ring and its DLC, whether it was another Crab's Treasure, you know, those games worked. I mean, even the Bloodborne run on PS5 Pro did well, right? Fighting games, they still managed to do pretty well. Whether it's me returning to Street Fighter 6 or playing some classics like the Marvel Collection, it does good. Even the month and a half that I did of Tekken 8, you know, people liked. You know, anything that's pretty much action-based or a hot new release, and even this year, some good indie games, right? That they all resonated and they clicked. It just seemed the running pattern was these kind of multiplayer games where,
I got my tea.
For whatever reason, it's not the genres that you guys are used to. Like, Multiverses is more kind of an arena party style, almost Smash Brothers like fighting game, while Marvel Rivals plays like Overwatch. And for some reason, people just didn't really want to watch those more than a couple streams. Same thing with these RPGs. You know, RPG overload was a major thing in 2024. And I'm sorry to say, I can't make people show up, engage, and support with certain kinds of games. I do my best.
I mean, but that's a skill issue. That means you're not able to entertain your audience. Then that's fine. That's fucking fine. But the thing is, if you want to make it, you're gonna have to do shit that will entertain your audience if you want the money for it.
To make them entertaining. When you're doing an RPG and you realize there's gonna be a big dungeon you're grinding in and it's gonna be kind of repetitive, have some fun, casual conversation, right? Open it up, let's talk.
You don't even do that.
Is some people just get turned off. They don't want to show up to the RPG streams. Oh, that's a JRPG. That's going to be boring. And then they just write it off. It's a shame because over the years, as you know, I feel like some of the best playthroughs I've ever done were more social experiences, more so than they were gameplay-centered experiences. You know what? Dragon Quest XI. That's a game that basically was 2 entire different plots. And it worked. It was actually one of my more successful playthroughs. But it was because we had a group of maybe, I'm not even kidding, probably about 50 people who really liked RPGs and kept showing up. And we had some really awesome nights just chatting it up, having a good time, talking about life and other things while enjoying an RPG. It wasn't always about just the game. I just wish that more people would be like that. It would come and hang out. Instead of it always being about the game, it would be more about just hang out with us and have a good time. Maybe it's not even a game you like, but you can still have fun conversation, right?
You fucking flag it. The problem is that you are a gaming channel. The brand of the channel is fucking gaming.
But no lie, there were some games this year that I said, let's just turn off the game and do a Q&A. And the Q&A segment of me just talking with you guys would actually bring in more viewers, engagement, and support to me playing the game. And that's sad. Because I feel like in the past, that wasn't the case. That there were times when I could play whatever I wanted.
He was.
And people would just show up and hang out. And that's just not the case anymore. It could be many different factors, But
exactly.
the fact is...
Exactly. He's better off. Wandering Monk brings up a excellent point. He needs to go back to Twitch and stream under IRL channel. Exactly. Just stream under just chatting. And you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can use the keys to dangle, but you let people know that, yeah, you're here to see me. That's it.
Do like me and my content, but they don't show up for certain things. And I can't change that. All I can do is try to convince people to give it a shot. But if they won't, if they're kind of prejudiced against it, which I really be honest, I think they are. I think that there are people who like JRPGs. They're just not my viewers anymore. Those people have moved on and gone to other communities and stuff that focus solely on that, which I'm not going to do that. I'm a variety creator. I think, honestly, it was Baldur's Gate 3 that tipped the scales there. His Baldur's Gate 3 was a 140-hour playthrough. It took 3 to 4 months to be, and I think some people just lost their patience. They didn't want to stick around because they weren't interested in RPGs, and I played it for so long, they were like, screw this, and then every other RPG that I played after kind of became the brunt of that anger that Phil spent 3 to 4 months playing this instead of other games, and we're upset because we wanted to see him play other games. And that's what I said. I really feel like Baldur's Gate 3 is probably going to be the last insanely long RPG I ever play. Like, it just doesn't fit my style of content. If I was the kind of person who would play the same game for 3 to 4 weeks in a row and not change games, then we could play a Baldur's Gate 3. But that's just not me. I have an audience that likes the fact that I play variety, right? So anyway, in regards to this, I urge you, watch the countdown from last night. I would love to have some discussion around it. Of course, I just love how you get people who, they're so toxic and negative, right? Instead of treating this as an opportunity for us to have, like, constructive conversation.
I mean, but you do have the constructive conversation and you sway away, you either deflect, you make excuses, or you're hostile towards your audience. That's why you can't have constructive conversation, because you don't fucking take it. You don't take any type of feedback seriously unless it comes from a guy who shoved a flag up his ass or he's fucking snorted coke and fucking fucked black hookers in Vegas. So that's a moot point right there.
Instead of, well, it's all your fault because you're a piece of shit and you suck and your content sucks. Okay, so you're saying nothing. You're an idiot. If you don't like me, then you're never going to like me. It doesn't matter if I'm playing a fighting game.
Okay, but Phil, you have to understand now. You have to understand that your lack of success culminates from years of basically creating people that don't like you. Right? So you're putting out the boring shit. You're putting out the piece of shit content. And okay, you just don't like me. That's why you're in this position in the first place. Because you've cultivated that type of audience.
A Soulsborne game, if I'm playing a JRPG, if you don't like me, you don't like me, right? Like, so your opinion is invalid because it's not who I'm looking to try to listen to help and improve. Okay, so then how about you, instead of you talking about those types of people, how about you focus on the people who are telling you to improve? How about you listen to them instead of worrying about trolls and haters and shit like you always fucking do? How about that? Telling me I suck doesn't help the content.
I mean, you suck. I mean, it doesn't, like, the content is boring, and the way that you create the content is fucking boring. You know what you need to do to make it not boring, but you are unable to do it because you suck.
All right? Telling me how to improve would help the content.
People have been telling you for 16 fucking years, and you continuously do the opposite. You do the fucking opposite. And then, by the off chance, if you do happen to listen to people's advice, you do it in a way that's transactional. Okay, I did the thing. Now, give me the reward. It doesn't fucking work like that.
But that's the funny part. Everyone wants to say, it's your fault. Okay, so what did I do wrong when I played JRPGs? How can I be better?
Okay, how about you just actually play the game instead of trying to stall out and with every fucking thing trying to find out every single fucking reward, Easter egg, and all that bullshit? How about you just play the game? Play the game. Just straight up play the game. Don't beg. How about you fucking try to look around and, like, actually do what the game tells you to do instead of trying to fucking face tank everything? Yeah, he said that before, Normal Jinx. He said, like, if people tell me to do things, I do the opposite. Like I said, this is why this is all kabuki theater. This is all performative. This is all bullshit. This is why I don't entertain this shit. Because it's all part of the grift. This is all part of the grift. The tedium, the kicking the can down the line, the fucking, you know, the constant meetings, it's all the grift. It's all part of the fucking grift. And if people could just call him out on that fucking grift, he would be a much better person because of it.
No one has an answer. So then
I just gave you a fucking answer, cocksucker.
You don't actually have a valid opinion.
I do have a valid opinion. When you play video games in one of the most offensively, annoyingly, boring ways possible. You try to act like you're showcasing the game by showing everything that the game has to offer. But the thing is, since you have no fucking charisma, no personality, not an entertaining bone in your fucking body, it is boring.
You don't. Your valid opinion is, okay, I didn't like it, and here's why, and here's what you can improve. That's constructive criticism. That's a valid opinion, not just, you suck. And of course, the other thing is, people who are upset because they want, oh, Rear Tricks, you gifted us up. I'll check in a second. Thank you for telling me. Again, for some reason, the pop-ups on Kick aren't very good, so I keep missing them. Please always tell me when you contribute, and I swear I'll shut that out in a second. The other thing is, you know, in regards to, you know, these playthroughs that fail, or not necessarily fail, but people won't engage with them. So then I said, in 2024, by far, this was the year that I took control of my content. And I said, listen, if people aren't going to show up, they're not going to engage, and are not going to support a certain playthrough, I'm going to move on. We have many, many options of things to do. It's not like I have a lack of options or content. In fact, I have an overabundance of things to do. So if we try something and it doesn't work, we're not committed to having to do it. We'll go to something else. So now, of course, these people turned it into another negative meme. Oh, Phil only plays games for money, and then he wage quits, right? Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you a question? You name me a single business, successful business on planet Earth that they try something, whether they're creating a product or they're doing a service or whatever it is that they produce. The customers don't like it, but just on principle, they decide to keep doing it anyway.
I got one for you! Fucking Burnell Productions! There's one for you! That's the only one I could think of. Burnell fucking Productions. The ones where people are literally telling the motherfucker, I don't like this shit, and you're gonna keep doing this shit. I got one. That's it. Yours. Yours. Your business. You're the only person I know that does that. The only person. The only person.
Does that sound like smart business?
No, it doesn't, but you keep doing it.
Does that sound like something an intelligent business would do to stay afloat?
It's not, but that's why you keep doing it.
Let's just keep doing the thing that no one wants and is failing.
You're the one that does it.
No, right? Like, would you think of any business that would do that? No. But because I'm doing it, it's not good, right?
Because it's not. It's not. It's not good. Because the way that you do it, because number one, you're not providing a service. We're not getting anything of actual tangible fucking value in exchange for the money that we give you. The one thing of value that you can give us is a specific game that we play. We ask you to play, you get upset because people aren't giving their life savings towards you, and you rage quit.
I listen to the feedback of my audience.
If you did, you wouldn't be in this position in the first fucking place, bro.
Say, listen, we don't want to see Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, move on and do other stuff. Okay. So I stopped playing. He quit. He's a quitter. He only plays for money. I'm running a business. This is not Phil is a millionaire because I won the lotto or I've
You could have been a millionaire if you didn't spend all your fucking money, you fucking dumbass.
rich parents or something.
You had well-off parents who were able to pay off your fucking taxes and buy all your fucking furniture, you fucking dickhead.
You know what I mean? And streaming is my hobby.
No, you literally just said it's a fucking business. You literally just said it's a fucking business. You just said it was a business. You just said it was a business.
No, that's not the case. It's my job. It's what I do to support my family. It's what I do to maintain a living, to pay for the mortgage on this house, to keep this shit going, to keep the, you know what I mean? I need to be successful.
So succeed. Like I said, you being like I said, Phil, the moment you lose the avenue of communication to these whales, you are fucked. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? As the moment you lose communication with your fucking whales, you are done, Phil. Done. That's not how a business works.
Just doesn't make sense. When you criticize me like that, it doesn't make any sense at all. It's
called moving the goalpost, right? So previously, if I played a game and it wasn't working, but I stuck to it, for example, like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, that absolutely happened. People were saying we don't like it, do other stuff, and I said, well, listen, I like it, I'm gonna keep playing it. I played it to the end. I got nothing but complaints from mainstream viewers the entire
Again, because it was a business, your customers were telling you they did not like the product and you continued to give them the product that they didn't want. My man, how can you be so fucking stupid with this train of fucking thought? You're literally sitting there complaining about you not getting what you're supposed to, and you're literally telling us the reason why.
playthrough, done, move on. No, I'm gonna stick about try guns and beat it. So I beat it, I get told I've done the wrong thing.
Let's say you open a sandwich shop, right? You open a sandwich shop, okay? You're serving fucking ham and cheese. We don't like ham and cheese. Well, I'm gonna keep selling it. Man, this guy sells nothing but ham and cheese sandwiches. That sucks. What do you want from me? The fuck?
You really screwed up. You should have been doing other stuff. You should have dropped the game. So then when the next game comes along and the same thing happens and I get the same feedback, okay, I'll listen to you. I'm going to drop the playthrough. You're doing the wrong thing, Phil. You should have stuck with it. Wait, what? Yeah, your wage quit that game. What's wrong with you?
That never happened. That never happened. Again, I want people to understand these little things that he's having, these little situations that he's having where people are telling him this type of shit, you should be able to go see it in his channel. But you can't see it in his channel. Why? Because he removes the chat. Why does he remove the chat? Because these things don't fucking happen.
See? So there doesn't matter what I do. At all. I'm always in the wrong. Okay?
Okay, but that says something about your business, Phil. Everything you do, you're always in the wrong. So that means it's you. It's a you issue. Remember, it's only you behind that camera. It's only you running that channel. It's only you choosing and buying the games. So it's your fault.
That's why when I get dumb feedback like that, I just don't listen anymore. because there is a difference between, again, constructive versus destructive. I want to help you. Here's how to improve versus you're just always in the wrong no matter what. I've totally stopped paying attention to the latter, and I'm very appreciative of the former. The reason that I'm still here today is because I'm getting positive, constructive criticism from you guys.
No, the only reason you're here today is because people because you have lazy ass fucking people who fucking want to seek validation on the fucking internet defending you without knowing who you actually are. If people were actually able to see you, who you actually are, you wouldn't be getting this fucking feedback. You wouldn't be getting this positive feedback. You wouldn't be getting the support. It's because of this vortex is why you've been here for so long. And the moment that vortex stops spinning in the slightest, you are fucked, bro. It's not pig broach luck. It's an entire fucking vortex of obfuscation, omission, and fucking, gaslighting that's allowed this man to continue. And as soon as that shit gets stopped for 1 second, he is fucking done. Fucking done.
So thank you to those of you who are trying to help, who are sharing your thoughts and actually giving me some constructive stuff. Okay, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Now, in regards to this moving forward, we're going to have to take a look at various different games and see what works and what doesn't, I think one thing that I've been really enjoyed doing in the last couple of months is testing the waters with indie games and stuff like that, and just throwing them into the schedule every once in a while. Balatro. That's a game that I would have never played, but because I gave it a shot, it worked for a couple streams. I don't have to play it all the time, but interjected every once in a while for variety, right? The coin game, same thing, and now Killer Frequency, where I played it last week, had a good time with it, we enjoyed the stream, I'll just throw it in every once in a while. Don't have to do it all the time, but it's good for variety. I like that. I like that flexibility, and I'm glad that I'm doing stuff like that now, and I think that seeing that you guys have suggested, these kind of games, hey, try them every once in a while. This has been a great new thing for the schedule and for the gameplay we're doing, and I really like that, and I want to keep doing that. If there's other indie games and things that I'm missing out on that you guys think would be great for me to try, please continue to suggest them. Please continue to remind me of them. I would like to try those out and throw them into the schedule when I get the availability for that. So, thank you for your honesty. For those who actually care. For all of the white noise of the idiots who just say everything I do is wrong, it's all my fault. Yeah, I'm not paying attention to you, you're just a bunch of fucking whiny bitches that no one cares about, and nothing you say is ever gonna help me. So I'm just gonna ignore the nonsense. Okay, so anyway, enjoy the most disappointing playthroughs of 2024 countdown from last night. I hope you'll enjoy its 2 parts, 2 hours, took 2 hours to get through it. Okay, so it was great. Yesterday was great, 3 goals hit. We are on pace to do the marathon as early as Wednesday. If we can hit 2 more goals between today and tomorrow, we're definitely doing this marathon on Wednesday. Now, preliminary results are in. People seem to want a rage-a-thon, okay? Now I'm down for that. But if you guys want a rage-a-thon, I need to know exactly how this is going to work. What games would you like to see in this rage-a-thon? Should it be games that I've already played like Street Fighter, where I always rage when I play Street Fighter? Call of Duty, I rage when I play Call of Duty. Or do you want to see brand new games? And if so, what games?
What's up, it's a title game. How we doing,
which
baby?
Would you like, right? So how do I do this? Do I put up a poll? We could put up, or not a poll, a thread. Do you want to post up a thread on DSP Gaming where people could start nominating stuff? We could do that.
Oh shit, we got 205 viewers. What's up, everybody? Damn.
Marvel 2? I don't think Marvel 2 has really caused me too much rage. In fact, I dominate when I play Marvel 2. I usually spank everybody, right?
What's good, Ice? How you
Hotline
doing,
Miami,
baby?
I've already played that. I already played all Hotline Miami 1 and 2, right? I think I beat both games. Donkey Kong 64. I mean, the problem with that is viability. Like, how would I play Donkey Kong 64? How'd I play it last time? How did I play it last time? Does anyone remember? I actually don't remember how I played it.
You don't remember how you played a game, my guy?
Fortnite? That's a possibility. I haven't played Fortnite in ages. I don't even know what it's like anymore. Rayman,
No problem,
that's
Mr.
a
Rocks
tough
is
platformer. Ball Guys? I don't know if that would cause me rage.
Yes, it would. It would. The Full Guy streams were pretty good.
Is it? X Shooter says, what is this? Is this for you? People are just noticing this. We're 6 days into the month, and people are just noticing my portal gun. It's a portal gun replica. It's miniature, though it's not life, right?
I know, right, Antony?
Well, Drew Corporation says maybe you should wait for the weekend for the marathon. Number 1, Saturdays are my day off. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, people don't want to wait around for the reward, especially if, for example, let's say today we hit 1 goal. Let's say tomorrow we hit 1 goal. If I wait till the weekend for the marathon, why would people want to keep going with the goals? It'd be like, well, you didn't give us our last reward, right? I do have to kind of give you guys the rewards really quickly, you know, within a few days, within reason too. You know, obviously if there's a reason why I can't do a special event right away, you know. But in this case, I think we want to do stuff timely, right? Or else, well, let's say, for example, we hit the goal, but I'm not going to do the marathon till Sunday. Okay, so now we have 3 more streaming days. People are going to be like, well, you didn't give us our reward. They're going to be upset.
It's not like you haven't done that before.
Jump King, did I play Jump King before? I swear I did.
Okay.
Genuinely new and good. There was a gazillion sequels. There was a metaphor, and I guess, but that is just kind of like medieval Persona. The Indiana Jones game and Marvel Rival games are both cool, but they're basically licensed titles. Black Myth Wukong and Stellar Blade were good, but not that good. Is the best example actually Balatro? Really? A card game? Wait, I've got it. Maybe the best game of the year was a Hermit Crab. What the hell happened to the industry? From this Guntold Grammar. This Guntold Grammar. I mean, yeah, to be honest, like I've talked about, I do feel that last year was incredibly underwhelming for games. I just, you know, I feel like the industry let us down when it came to all the big releases that we were hyped for. Most of them weren't very good. Or if they were just underwhelming. Games that were question marks, like Star Wars Outlaws and stuff, just weren't very good. And then we did have some solid entries. We had some shocking entries. See, the thing is, I don't really want to mention it because tonight is my top 10 best playthrough, or excuse me, top 20 best playthroughs countdown. So I kind of don't want to spoil what I'm going to say are the best things of the year. Definitely another Crab's Treasure, which is what he was referencing, what she was referencing there.
You got
definitely
whaled.
one of the games that I thought was one of the best of the year. But it was just a bizarre year where most of the good games were RPGs. But it's hard to recognize a good game when there's another 17 of the same genre that came out in the same year. It's just oversaturation. So you couldn't really enjoy the best games because they were too similar. So then what's left? Underperforming game, disappointing game, woke game, joke game, like, yeah, it was just a weird year. I really hope 2025 is better. Listen, I don't mind hanging out with you guys and playing indie games and having a fun time. I really don't. Like Balatro, Coin Game, Filler Frequency, smaller style games such as another Crab's Treasure. I'm down for playing those games with all of you and having a good time. But man, would I like to have a year where we actually have some big games that are good, AAA games that don't suck. That would be nice, because that's all I used to play. I used to only play AAA games, and it used to be great, and now it's like, the industry just doesn't support it anymore. The games that come out are freaking just really disappointing. Okay, I received a $2 tip. This I completely understand. I can't contribute publicly because your detractors spam my old YouTube channel, so I had to delete it. Yeah, and I'm sorry to say, this is the problem with being mass harassed and stuff like that. Like, it's funny because people say to me, well, Phil, the reason that you're not a big YouTuber is because you don't just play whatever you want. Well, I can't play whatever I want because then I don't get support, right? I have to play what people want. Oh, well then, you should just become mainstream popular and then you can play whatever you want. What? But what are you even talking about? How could I ever become mainstream popular? There's literally a group of people who are so unhinged or so antisocial. They are sociopaths. And if someone just happens to find me in my content, a newcomer, and they come to the channel and they say, hey, I'm gonna hang out for a few days, and they do, these people then stalk them. They go to their social media. They go to their YouTube page. They go to everything. They leave nasty comments. They fucking do everything they can to harass them. Does that have anything to do with me? No. That has to do with a bunch of obsessed, crazy people. And so, you should just become more popular. How would I do that exactly?
I mean, by creating actual fucking content. Like, the thing is, you were never gonna be popular, Phil. You're never gonna be popular, just like with the Scott Cheetos dudes, but I used to say the same thing. Dude, there's a reason why people don't like you and it's legitimate. Okay? You are the first person besides Hitler, bro, Like, I'm not being facetious with this. I'm not trying to over exaggerate. You are the first person since Hitler that I've known to have generations of haters. Let me repeat that again. You are the first person that I know, that I've been aware of, besides Hitler, that has generations of haters. Okay?
When anyone who's new even shows up and shows a tiny piece of positivity, they get harassed by crazy people. So how could I do anything to fix that situation exactly? You have to understand, it doesn't matter how much I change for the better. It doesn't matter, how much, I listen to feedback.
Which you don't.
It's never good enough for crazy people. Get it? Like,
okay, but if the majority of the internet doesn't like you for a specific reason, that's it. Like, Phil, you have to understand, like, people don't like you in the internet in general. Like, we're the ones who actually just, like, we're autistic enough to, like, actually entertain your bullshit. But there's people that don't like you, that they dislike you so much, it's better that they just don't interact with you at all. I'll give you a big example. June did a documentary on you and, like, vowed never to come back to the Vortex. Brian dealt with you, never came back to the Vortex. What about the what culture guys? What about those what culture guys? Huh, Phil? They got to meet you. They got to speak with you. No more wrestling collaborations? No more Desert Island Graps? Huh? Miss Shadow Dragon, what's up, baby? How we doing? Even Craig, who could sit there and make money off of you. He could literally make money off of you. He could. Easy bank off of you. He's choosing not to talk about you.
Look at me now compared to a few years ago. A few years ago where my setup's soft, I was constantly complaining that I was broke and all this kind of shit.
Still doing
now,
that.
Everything's different. Okay? But it's still not good enough. I'm still a bad person. I'm still doing the wrong things. I'm still begging. I'm still rage quitting. The bar will never stop being moved.
I mean,
all right,
my nigga, like, but that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You got this new setup. You got this positivity. You're still doing the same fucking shit. What do you expect? What do you expect?
Right? So, this is pretty messed up that there's people who just want to come by and discover me. Oh, this is neat, good stuff. Let's hang out. And then it gets ruined by these mentally ill people.
My mans, you ruined it for me. Because remember, like I said, for me, for example, Mamology 101, he showcased a couple of your clips in his regular channel. Not negative, nothing negative, just little sound bites. It literally got me interested into checking out your channel. I sit in your channel. I see the environment. I send a couple bits, just to think I'm trolling and, just a little joke, a little jab. You banned me. Okay, fuck it. I didn't think nothing of it because, again, I said something stupid and you banned me. It is what it is. But then I go watch you in a restream. A restream where they let you talk. Where a restream where they're letting you say the things that you need to say. They're not stopping every 5 minutes. They're not interjecting and throwing their own detractor bullshit in there. They're just letting you talk. And I'm noticing why people don't like you. It's self-induced, bro. You gotta get over it.
But that's the point I'm making. What it is with these people is they've created a vicious cycle.
I started, I was like legitimately, if it wasn't for the fact that if he would have just kept up the kabuki, like the kabuki theater, the whole time, he probably would have had a fan out of me. I ain't gonna lie. He probably would have had a fan out of me, like, during that time. But after I'm sitting there waiting for the motherfucker to get to the game, and he's not getting to the game, he's complaining about not getting money. He's lying about not getting money. He needs more money before he starts the game. Yeah, that shit, Oh, do you remember what you said to be banned? I told him that Phil likes watching movies in his office because the sticky floors remind him of the movie theater. That's it. That's it. That's all I said. And like I said, like I didn't get mad when he banned me because again, it's like some LTG shit. Get that ass banned. It is what it is. But then once I started watching him and I'm like the plumbing shit, it was like the plumbing shit that got me. When he's sitting there, I need $1,000. I need $1,000 to change a handle. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
They realize that
it wouldn't, Mr. Extravagant, it wouldn't, like I said, the pignosis wouldn't have worked on me because he would have said something that made me like, bro, that's not right. And like I said, he did it. It was with the plumbing shit. When he said the plumbing shit, when he's talking about, I need $1,000 to change a fucking handle. Bro, get the fuck out. Fuck you. Fuck you.
they sit around and create toxicity around me, and content gets made. They make money then I can't become a bigger content creator because anyone who comes by to hang out with me and enjoy my stuff, it's harassed by people on the internet because there's a ton of content out there that says I'm a bad person.
But the thing is, you have done anything to prove these people wrong. Because again, this content is nothing but your own recordings, your own streams, your own uploads.
Even though it's all slanderous and defamatory and false, doesn't matter because it's a vicious cycle. As long as they keep making me look like a horrible person, they make money, they get popularity, and then more people believe it, and then more people harass my viewers.
I'm waiting for Ghost Rider. If they get Ghost Rider Sonic, I'll do it. I got back into. I'm still stuck on the finals, and I just got back into Red Dead Redemption 2. So I'll wait for it. I'll wait for Ghost Rider to come out.
Let's continue.
Because once Ghost Rider comes out, it's over. It's over. I'm in there. No matter what he is, he could be a duelist strategist. I mean, he could do a duelist strategist, Vanguard, whatever Ghost Rider is. I'm in there, baby.
Yes, this gun-tooled Grammar.
Yeah, I did quit the first descent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
As a follow-up, because
I got my Valaby, I got my Sharon.
And so they were like, "Did you tip?"
If they come out with Ultimate Sharon, I'll fuck with it.
I was trying to play catch up here with contributions today. So thank you, this gun-tooled Grammar. But no, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the industry.
They already
right
did?
now with games and everything.
Oh, they did?
I'm
okay.
really hoping that in 2025, I'm okay with playing indie games that are great.
Ultimate Sharon's in the game right now? What the fuck?
Not that every major AAA studio falters and fails and makes crappy games
Phil,
now.
suck a dick. I don't Ultimate Sharon.
Okay. Yeah, and I see now people are talking about it in chat. Relative newcomers, people in the last few months have been very supportive and they've all been harassed. It's like, so what did I do to deserve that? What did they do to deserve that? They didn't do anything. We sit here in our lane.
That ain't it.
Having a good time and not bothering anyone. Right?
Y'all lying.
Keemstar said it himself. You're talking about review check and how crazy obsessed he is with me and stuff, right? And he said it his best. He's like, listen, you don't have to love DSP or whatever, but he doesn't bother anyone. So why would you ever care? Why would you harass him? Why would you make fun of him? No one, he doesn't do nothing. He just sits around, makes his content for his audience. So why would you even bother with the guy? Why would you be obsessed with him? He's right. Keemstar is right. There's no reason for
but the reason why he's saying that is because he wants those same people to come over to his fucking channel. That's why, because he's the same fucking scumbag like you. That's why he has several podcasts with fucking locals setting up fucking scripts for those motherfuckers. You dumbass. Because he was trying to sweet talk you to get you to fucking work for him. Because he's just as much as a gaslighting piece of shit as you are. Okay?
Anyone to care except those who like my content. And see, if you don't like me and my content, I'm not harming anyone. I'm not going out of my way to hurt people.
Yes, you are, you fucking faggot. And I'm sorry, I'm using that word because the thing is people don't see the destructive nature of your behavior, but it is destructive. For one, I see it. That's why I don't have no problem spurging the fuck out as much as I fucking do. Because what you do, it is a detriment to people. You use people for your benefit, no matter what the detriment is to those people. So again, you want to have fucking hate, you want to sit there and bring in people to support your fucking bad practices, and then you're going to leave these people to get harassed by fucking normies who are telling like, bro, stop fucking with this guy. That's you. Okay? When you sit there and you have a community of people and you're trying to have these people come into your community, and then you have a sex pest and you're demanding that these people be fine with this fucking sex pest. That's all right. Fucking tricking people into like, you know, like fucking guilt tripping people to the point where they go bankrupt. That's you.
You know, I'm not recruiting armies of children and corrupting them. So what is
Derek. Let me say it again. Derek. Because remember, right? Derek has been watching you since he was a teenager, right? And you've admitted on your own stream, on your own volition, that you used sexual content because you specifically want to lure teenagers to your channel. Years pass by, and it turns out that this motherfucker is a fucking sex pest.
your problem with me? And
I'm about to look up Mills Take Miami. I want to see what's so popping about that. What made Bill?
Hopeem says, imagine tracking someone down at their place of business and yelling at them because earlier in the day they bought a ham sandwich somewhere. Who cares? You're right. You're absolutely right. Like, think of it this way. Actually, this would probably be a real life example. Let's say for some reason you're very anti-Christian. This is hypothetical. Let's say you're very anti-Christian.
Hold on.
So you sit outside of the local Chick-fil-A.
Yes, what's up, baby?
Did you know that Chick-fil-A is owned by Christians, okay? You watch someone buy a chicken sandwich. You watch them eat the chicken sandwich and enjoy it. And then you follow them home. And outside of their house, you start to protest and say, down with this person, they ate the Christian chicken sandwich.
Well, here's my thought about that. That's the type of world we live in. And that's the type of world you have to be available for. That's it. You are a public figure. Okay? You're not Joe Schmo trying to make a living. You are a public figure. You need to get over that. You and your fat ass fucking ilks need to understand that. You and those fucking losers, Keemstar, Boogie, Wings, Ashton, Andy, all those fucking stupid ass retards don't understand that you are working on a platform that is broadcasted publicly. So the shit that you do, you might as well do it in the fucking street. So let me tell it to you the way that it works, okay? Let's say if you're a fucking dumbass who likes to go in the middle of the street and likes to fucking grift people, right there in the middle of the fucking street. People are gonna say some shit. And when you got people who go ahead and go up to that grifter and say, hey, yeah, I'm gonna support this grifter. Yeah, you keep grifting. Yeah, people are gonna fucking tell that person. People are gonna wonder what the fuck is up with this person. People are gonna fucking know. People are gonna fucking know. Are gonna fucking wonder why the fuck do you support this grifter?
Or you go to their place of work and you start Did you know that someone inside that building ate a Christian chicken sandwich? Like, what? What are you talking about? That's how these people act. Someone came to Phil's stream, tossed them $5 because they like his content, and then they went about their merry way the rest of their life. And then you left the stream and followed them to their social media, to their personal accounts, to their real life content.
Yes, because it's public, you fucking dumbass. The internet is public. If you choose to fucking upload that shit on the internet, you deserve whatever reaction you fucking get. Okay? That's it. That's why there are a couple of detractors who are not around anymore. Shit was made public. It got a reaction. Simple.
Their real life stuff. And you harass them because they donated $5 to Phil. Right. But I'm the one who's crazy. I'm the one who's in the wrong because I make content, because I stream, because I enjoy my life, because I like games, because I hang.
You don't like games. You use them to grift.
Out with people.
You don't like hanging out with people. You want these people to fucking sit there and pay you money.
I'm the problem?
Yes, you are the problem.
No. Sorry. You've exposed yourselves. You're the fucking problem.
Okay, so let's stop. Let's stop, Phil. Let's stop. Let's say because you understand we're the gatekeepers for the rest of the world. Do you understand that, right? That's one thing I don't like about detracting. The one thing I don't like about detracting, it is the only thing I don't like about detracting. That it's a double-edged sword, because it's fun to fucking make fun of them, but at the same time, it provides a smokescreen, and it protects them from actual fucking normies. Because you see what happens when Phil got a fucking viral on TikTok. When the normies got to him. He couldn't handle that shit. So imagine if we all stopped and we're all crazy. We all stopped doing the crazy shit. We stopped talking about Phil. And one of those fucking normies find your fucking channel. It is over for you, my nigga. It is absolutely over for you. I'm sorry, I'm looking at this ultimate Sharon. I need this. I need this. God damn, I need you. God damn, Sharon, why you do this to me?
You're the weirdos, not me.
God damn, Sharon, you looking hot. You making me look at you making me like double think about Valby. Valby was my girl. Shit.
See, I don't know. Loretta says, do you think it would end if you worked a random regular job, or does it end on the internet? Who knows? But again, these people are crazy stalkerish. Crazy stalkerish. You've seen some of the things that they've said and done. They've tried to intervene with simple things like ordering food for an event, and they would try to mess with the store that I've announced that I'm going to order food from. You know, they literally try to intervene with real life stuff. You know, they've harassed people around me that literally have no association with me just because they're in proximity to me in real life. So just think about that. You know, maybe.
Notice when he talks about these, I find it so fucking funny how he always brings up people harassing him and he never brings up the one legitimate time that he got harassed. I always find that shit funny. I find that shit fucking funny. I always find it funny. He always talks about people harassing. He never talks about the bank leaks. He never talks about the bank leaks. I always find that weird. Because not for nothing, even me as a detractor, I thought that was wrong. I thought that was genuinely wrong. Yeah, never talks about the Comcast guy that fucking broke into his, like, never brings up the times where he was actually literally harassed. I find that weird, Phil. Because again, I'm still here. I'm still here with that sentiment that you should have went to the authorities. But you didn't. Again, these are issues that you deal with. These are issues that you deal with and you don't bring them up. Why?
if I were to quit and shut down everything, completely 100%, and so I will not stream it ever again, and I went out and I tried to have a real job offline, I bet people would still stalk.
People would still stalk you because they would see you doing the same fucking tomfoolery at your place of work as you do here on the stream.
I mean, right? With Rings of Redemption, he tried to do, what was it, that DoorDash job? And they got him fired from DoorDash. You know, A and D didn't do nothing wrong. They just did what they could to hurt. Because again, these people are unhinged, and this is what I mean. When you support these YouTubers who are doing toxic content, you don't understand that they are grooming an entire generation of people to be awful people.
Derek! Redemption Gaming! NDO! Darziak! I could keep going.
I'm going to repeat what I just said, okay? Because I think this is something important that
No,
people
I want him to keep using, Fort Worth Rays. I want him to keep using it. I want him to abuse the shit out of this word. I want this word to be the new felted. Come on, keep talking about how we groom, nigga.
This is very, very important that everyone understand this, okay? If you support toxic YouTubers who all they do is stalk and harass people, you are supporting people who are grooming a generation of people to be antisocial sociopaths. And you are telling everyone that's okay.
Yeah.
If you watch that content and you support that toxic content, that all they do is hate on someone, they slander someone, they crap on someone constantly. You are telling a whole generation of people it is okay to behave like that.
Yeah.
And it's not. What's going to end up happening? We're going to have an entire generation of people who are just sitting on the internet all day, antisocial, who are trying to ruin other people's lives.
Derek! How many times I gotta say it?
That's not good. That's not even acceptable. That's a societal problem that we're going to have to now tackle because we have an entire generation growing up where all their social interactions are on the internet. They only have friendships. They only have these relationships with people on the internet. They don't even have anything in real
I have more in real life than you will ever have, you fucking dumbass motherfucker.
life that's real.
There's people that actually are happy to see me. I'm busy to the point where people like desperately like, hey, I miss you, man. Like, well, like I got people who actually are happy to see me. I don't know how your life is like. I can't imagine being like you. No friends, it's weird. It's weird.
That's fucked up. You have to have that real life
I do.
connection, that real life stuff,
I
real
do.
life of your own friends and family
I do.
and a job and meaningful stuff.
I do. I have all that. I have actual children, not a fucking cat. And actually, I do even have a fucking cat. The cat's not even fucking mine. The cat's a fucking stray cat that lets me feed her and shit like that. I have 2 children who are doing well. Very well. I have friends that I still keep in contact with from high school. I have friends from other social circles that I say hi to. That's the funny thing, Phil. This is just another circle. Like, the detractor community is just another social circle in the immense collection of social circles that I have. So it's not like, I'm not like you where I have friends.
I dribbled off and it got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
Thanks for making work bearable.
Thank you, Alexander, for $2 super chat. I'm glad you're able to find it bearable, sweetie. I'm glad this is making your work bearable. But like me, I don't. Like, I have a bunch of social circles. People that I meet, that I network with. It's not like, I'm friends with these people because we work together. There's people, I've met friends off the fucking street, bro. I've literally met people off the fucking street. Like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Yo, we're gonna hang out on this thing. Like, you think you want to come by? Yeah, sure. Boom, new friends. Ever since I was 18. My dad said you could do whatever the fuck you want. You graduated high school, you never gone to jail, you haven't gotten a bitch pregnant. Knock yourself out. Hung out with random groups of people. Complete strangers. End up fucking traveling across states with these people. I got friends, motherfucker. I can't relate to your fucking lowly existence. I can't relate to your fucking frigid ass fucking marriage. I can't. Because I actually have a life.
You can't
That counts.
sit on the internet crapping on people all day. And
You made friends, I hope.
there's people that, this is it. So now you've allowed people to monetize the hate. You've allowed people to make livings off of it. Guess what? You're fucking up society. YouTube is majorly to blame for this because they don't care. They have no morals or values as long as
I agree with you, because if that wasn't the case, you wouldn't be here.
the money rolls in, they'll monetize anything. That's messed up. That should not be allowed to continue.
Okay.
I feel like laws should be in place against it.
And you be the first one
Are
gone.
you allowed to monetize actual lies? How does that make sense?
Show me the lie. Phil, I've made this so easy for your fucking dumbass. I've given you 5 instances where I've laid down 5 challenges for you to get rid of me.
I don't get it. Because, offline, this shit doesn't fly. But online, everything goes. I don't get it.
It's detractors hate people, that's all. Come on, you're not just doing fucking Q&A. Come on, I thought you had to announce something. Did you have to announce something?
I need to win the lotto. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. First of all, I've already said this. If I ever, for somehow, by some random chance, became actually like
exactly,
affluent,
Boltsy.
all right, I would still make content. I want to make this clear. I would still make content. I would still, put out streams. I would still play games.
No, you
It would
wouldn't.
definitely be less. It definitely would be at a smaller scale. But I would still do it because I love it. Like, I actually have passion for this. It's not just to make a paycheck. It's because I actually enjoy myself. Okay? and I love it. I love hanging out with you guys. I love the interactions we have. I do. That's what I'm really here for. I'm not here to.
If Phil was to ever win the lotto, I would love him to try to come and sue me. Please, Phil, if you ever fell into a large sum of money, please sue me first. Please, please, please. If you ever get into like a really huge, large sum of money, sue me first. Please, 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 please. I'm begging you.
Print money. That's, if that were the case, I would be doing 20 other things that are more profitable than this.
Exactly.
How many opportunities? I just had the opportunity months ago to get into drama content, and I didn't. I could have done that, and I could have been way more profitable, but I don't care about that, right? I stuck to my guns.
So instead of doing something that's profitable, he would rather go ahead and fucking annoy the shit out of his audience than pay him money.
But anyway, yeah, like...
Bro, when we get to the smart guys...
If I ever were to become...
Didn't you have something to announce?
Maybe that I would have to
That's the whole purpose of the stream.
Something in regards to showing everyone that you can't just say and do whatever the fuck you want. You can't create an entire toxic community of sociopathic people and tell them it's okay to go harass people. You can't make a video outright lying about what someone said and then try to mobilize people against that. That's illegal. It always has been. But
when have I ever mobilized you guys to do anything against Phil? Aside from send him this clip. Someone tell Phil I'm doing this. Name one time that I've actually immobilized people to actually like do shit that's actually harmful, like really harmful to Phil Burnell. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Bolty. I would love it, love it.
No one takes action for it, which is ridiculous.
And Jade is mobile.
Nothing would make me quit content creation for good. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Okay? It's this simple. I will quit when I feel like it. When I'm well and good, when I'm ready and I make the decision. Okay, it's not going to be this person says I'm done or this, it's me. I'm the one who controls my destiny. All right, I'll be here streaming and making content for you guys every day until I feel so fit that I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, I'm in control. Nobody else. Or else, it would have been a long time ago when I would have stepped down and said, fuck this, it's not worth it. I'm not going anywhere. Haha. It's all good, Look Crafty and Arcade, good to see ya. Haha. If I got a fixed monthly wage from YouTube, what would I play? Like, to be honest with you guys, I would always have a chill RPG in the rotation, always. I would always want to have a relaxing game that's an RPG style game where we can hang out and have fun, alright, while we're also having social interactions with a game. Like, it's not just about the game. The thing is, like, I can't do that right now. Like, that's what I would like to have more flexibility of, to play maybe a chill game all the time, right? Not a Jinx, thanks for a $20 super chat. He says, I donate, but I'm not trying to dictate what you do. I enjoy your take on any game that you play, and we all have a good time together watching. So, stop saying that whales tell Phil what to do. They don't. They don't tell me what to do at all. In fact, it's funny because, and by the way, Ashton is in chat, and I'm about to make the announcement now that he's here. Now's a good time to make the announcement about tomorrow's wrestling show. So I'm going to show you guys something really cool in just a sec here.
Finally!
In regards to this, it's funny. You ever see someone who's a big contributor of mine coming by and demanding that I play or do something? Have you ever seen that? I don't recall. I mean, maybe years and years and years ago. When you had, I just screwed that up, and I did it right. When you had, guys like that Tutankhamun guy and shit like that, right? And they were like, you should play Street Fighter 5 and shit. But it's been so long. The people who come by and hang out and support in big ways enjoy the content. And they come by and support it. Like, we had people coming by supporting Killer Frequency, but also fighting games like Street Fighter 6, but also Stalker 2, Indiana Jones. Does any of that sound like a common game? They're all different. They're not coming by and demanding that I play this game or this game or this game. Here's the pattern. When I play certain games like these JRPGs, that's when no one shows up and does the big support. You notice that? That's the real pattern here, right? Haha. If anything, I just feel like they're not mainstream enough. Is there an audience for JRPGs? Yes. It's not my audience. It's just too small of a slice of the pie that cares about JRPGs, and that sucks because I love them. It's one of the games I would love to play more and more. Thank you, James, for the super chat. Okay, let's do this, guys. Now that Ashton's here, right now. It gets me back on track. So, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, in place of this podcast, we got something special going on. Tomorrow, for the first time in over a decade, I will be doing wrestling commentary. Okay? Over a decade ago, for several years, I had a wrestling show. Okay? It was called Smart Guys.
With
And
John
it was a show
Rambo.
that I did with my friend and co-host John Rambo. And every week we would watch pro wrestling and we would comment on it. Whether it was WWE or at that time, their major competitor was Impact Wrestling / TNA / whatever the hell their name is today. I have no idea.
And that's going to happen in
And then
2026,
every once in a
Sonic
while, we
Jaded.
would talk a little bit about something else. I mean, hell, during the run of that show, we actually attended
We will see that in
WrestleMania
2026.
and talked about it live on the show, which was really cool. It was, wrestling's been a part of my life for a long time. And what happened was two key factors happened that got me out of pro wrestling. Okay, factor number one,
John
I
Rambo
moved across
left.
the country. And when I did, I had a falling out with Rambo. And we actually had plans to continue with the show, but it never happened. And so I always kind of threw the idea out, hey, do you think I should do another pro wrestling show with someone? Any idea? And at the time, now this was 10 years ago, people were like, if it ain't with Rambo, then just never do it because it wouldn't be appropriate, okay? But it's been 10 years. 10 years have passed.
Oh, so you're
Things are
going
very different. I'm a different person. The world is a very different person now.
But still, they don't want you to do it with John
The world is
Rambo.
a very different person
They want
now.
you to do it with
Of course,
John
The
Rambo.
world is in a very different place now, excuse me.
Doesn't matter. It's still done with John Rambo.
And so, times are changing. Now, the other factor. I stayed a fan of pro wrestling over the last decade. The first 5 years, I was heavily into it. I was watching Raw and SmackDown. And for a while there, WWE Network had all the WWE content. So I was watching NXT. I was watching things like the Mae Young Classic. And what was the other one? The Cruiserweight Classic, stuff like that. I was watching all the content on there. I was watching, to some extent, some of Impact and TNA. Okay? And I was getting into it. And then, there was the big hype that AEW was going to be coming out and all of that to be a major competitor with WWE. So all this was happening. And I stayed watching pro wrestling, all the way through early 2020. So even though I wasn't doing the wrestling commentary show anymore, I'd still watch pro wrestling for about 5-6 years. And then I stopped. All right? And the reason that I stopped, it's pretty simple, okay? In 2020, COVID hit. And when COVID hit, pro wrestling changed. No more arena shows. No more big hype. And for me, I remember I was sitting there watching WrestleMania, the first WrestleMania in 2020 with no audience. It was in the Thunderdome, which was just the virtual dome, no cheering and nothing, right? And I'm watching it and I'm like, this kind of definitely feels very different. It kind of exposed pro wrestling for what it really was. It was really the crowd reacting to what you were seeing.
No, it wasn't, because I've been to, no, it's not just the crowd. It's also the fucking entertainment. Like the crowd was bad because the way that they had it set up, it looked sterile with all the movie, with all the screens and monitors and shit. Yeah, it looked very sterile, but it's mostly for the action, because I'm going to tell you, I've literally been to wrestling shows, like 10, 15 people in attendance, and it was still lit. So I don't know. You just wasn't a fan.
Seeing in the ring or in the promos, that really was half of the product. Without it, it just didn't really stand up. And
dude, the best matches, some of the best matches that we've seen in wrestling are matches that weren't in a ring. So what the fuck are you talking about?
a lot of people say that was the dark ages of wrestling. I have to kind of agree. Not necessarily that it was their fault, but if anything, it shows that it is that real social part of wrestling, that the fan reactions immediately that makes it hype, just like a sport. Imagine how a sporting event in an empty arena. You think anyone would care about a major NBA game if no one was there to cheer or watch?
I've been to several basketball games, several MMA fights, several boxing fights. I've been to several sports venues where there haven't been a lot of people, and I'm going because I want to watch the sport. I don't give a fuck about everyone else around me. Stupid ass.
So, when that happened, I tuned out. I just didn't care anymore. And the other thing was that it had become such an investment of time for me to watch Raw and SmackDown, which at that point, I think Raw was like a 3-hour show. SmackDown was a 2-hour show. NXT was like a 2-hour show. So you're watching like 8 hours of just WWE a week. Then a pay-per-view event would happen. Now I gotta watch another 3+ hours, but I gotta keep up with the other federations. It was too much.
Phil, you can do that. I used to watch. I was watching when I got like a resurgence of wrestling. I was still playing video games. I was still working a full-time job. I was still, I had a son that I was taking care of, and I was watching, fucking Raw, SmackDown. I was watching ICW. I was watching Ring of Honor. I remember when Woke Culture had their promotion. What's it called? Loaded. I was watching all that shit. I was watching Noah. You can still, like, if you enjoy it, you make time for it. Like, you can make time for the things that you like. And again, for someone like you who doesn't fucking do anything, that's even more pathetic. That you didn't have time to sit there and just watch something, even though you spend your entire fucking day watching something. Oh, I know he's lying, Optimus, right? Because again, you don't do shit with your life. So what the fuck were you doing when you can't watch Raw or SmackDown at night?
And especially because I wasn't doing content on it anymore. At least when I was doing the wrestling commentary show a decade ago, I could justify watching a lot of wrestling because I was getting a product out of it.
Ding, 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 ding. Once again, thank you for exposing yourself, Mr. Burnell, by letting people know that the only reason you were doing it was for fucking money. Thank you, Phil. I love it when you self-snitch on you. Like, this is the only thing that keeps me going. When you snitch on yourself.
Now it's like, why am I even doing this? I have other things I want to do with my life besides just watch pro wrestling all day. So I dropped it and I stopped watching pro wrestling, and I swear to God, I have not seen
a single match of wrestling since WrestleMania, whatever that WrestleMania was. I think it was 2020. Okay. So, yeah, I haven't seen a single match. I've seen highlights on social media and stuff like that, but I haven't seen a single pro wrestling match in almost 5 years. So now, tonight, I'm going to watch Monday Night Raw on Netflix as it debuts. I'm going to take notes, and I'm going to, tomorrow, on a new show, share those thoughts with you. And it's going to be great because we're going to have Ashton, who also is a longtime fan of pro wrestling, who has not been disconnected from pro wrestling like I have for 5 years, who's going to be my co-host, who we're going to, I feel, feed off of each other pretty well.
Hey,
because it's two completely different takes. Someone who's just getting back into it versus someone who has been with it all along. And I'm going to be jumping back in and not understanding half the crap, I'm sure, because I've been gone for so long. While he's been there, and he's probably going to be able to fill in the blanks for me of the things I'm not getting or understanding. That's why I think the show is going to be fascinating, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow,
thank you, nerdy guy,
January 7th of 2025, the official relaunch. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Smart Guys, the Revival. It's going to be hype. It's going to be exciting. And it's going to be interesting. I think a lot of eyes will be on it because I haven't talked about pro wrestling in a very long time. So, everyone, I hope you will join me tomorrow, the same time as this show, all right? Probably we'll start broadcasting around 11:30-ish a.m. Pacific time on DSP Reacts, which is youtube.com/@DSP Reacts, or on my Kick channel, DSP Gaming Rio. Now, I hope that you guys will join me, and we're going to have a good time with it. Now, it's only going to cover Monday Night Raw. But dependent on how well it goes, dependent on how people like the show, this will then determine what kind of content, how we cover it in the future. Will we actually cover more or less wrestling? Will it be more federations, less federations? Will it just be Monday Night Raw? Will it also include SmackDown? Will it be the pay-per-views?
Let's see how much money I get, and then we can continue.
I just found out, I literally just found out that I had AEW on HBO Max. Well, it's just Max now, right? AEW just got added. I didn't even know that. So now that I know that, maybe we could watch some AEW and comment on that, all right? But just to forewarn you, we can't show any footage. YouTube is so strict about wrestling. If you show any WWE footage whatsoever, you get copyright smack. And we're doing the show so you can watch it. We don't want to do the show and have it be hidden forever. We want people to be able to watch the goddamn show, all right? So we can't watch it. We can't show you any footage. We can't even show a screen grab of the goddamn stuff because YouTube is such a stickler for content when it comes to copyright in WWE.
So how come what culture could do it? What culture could do it? How come you can't do it? Or cultaholic, whatever the fuck those people are called.
Tomorrow will be a good litmus test, I feel, for if this kind of content can work in 2025. All right? Will we be reading contributions during the show? Yes. Yes, we will. I'll be accepting contributions on YouTube. I'll be accepting contributions on Kick. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a 50-50 split. It's a fair, even Steven deal. All right? So that's how we're going to do it. It's going to be fair. So I feel people that like Ash from his show will be coming over. People who like me from my content will be coming over. It really is a true collaboration effort to see if we can actually get a really cool show going. All right? It's time. It's been a decade, man. It's been a freaking decade. It is time to bring this content back and see how it goes. All right? I'm excited for it because I haven't done it in so long. It's something so cool and different, you know, that thankfully, I feel like it'll be more interesting because I've been away than if I had watched it all along, to be honest, because I was so burnt out on pro wrestling when I stopped watching. And now I'm actually very interested.
How do you get burnt out on something that you like?
So tomorrow, Smart Guys, The Revival, Episode 1. I hope you will all join me for the fun. By the way, there's probably going to be some technical difficulties because it's my first time I'm doing something like that. I'm trying a virtual camera set up in Discord so that Ash can see me on camera, but you guys can see me on camera, but it's more high quality. You know, there's probably going to be some tech issues. But the good news is, hopefully it goes well, and you guys like it, and then we can do it regularly, and if it works out, it does. If it doesn't, no skin off our backs. At least we tried something new. But I'm feeling positive about it. I am. Like, I'm excited to watch Monday Night Raw tonight. Okay. I am. Correct. To explain, we're going to have to explain this on the show.
Explain
so what is a
what?
smark? A smark is a smart
No,
mark,
you shouldn't.
Okay? And Falcu will just define it. He says, a mark is a designated target audience. Basically, a smart is a fan of wrestling who gets the gimmicks. Channel. I have a React channel. I might as well have it over there and see how it goes. Okay? All right. That'll be exciting tomorrow. I'm very happy that I'm trying something new and different. And obviously, thank you to Ashton for doing it.
I'll filter this.
You know, I think originally it was kind of his idea. He came up with it, and then we talked about it for months behind the scenes to make it happen. And it's just something cool to do, something that makes sense, right? Something interesting.
It's funny that he fails to realize that PPP is doing to him what he tried to do with Craig. Like, PPP is doing to DSP what DSP is trying to do to Craig. And he doesn't fucking see it. That's fucking hilarious, bro. You're fucking retarded, sir. I'm sorry, DSP. You are that fucking retarded. You are that fucking retarded. And Ashton, even though, like I said, since you're stepping into the vortex, I'm gonna roast the shit out of your fucking fat ass. Because once again, you, just like Phil, have reverted to level 1. Because what was Kino Casino again? Was just a fucking show where you worked with someone that you obviously did not fucking like to sit there and beg people for money. Oh, now that Andy's fucking doing the coke shit, you're trying to loosen your grip on it. You're trying to break away from Andy and you're trying to go to DSP. Once again, working with somebody that you don't fucking like so you could beg people for money. Fucking fat ass, fucking loser ass motherfucker. You can say whatever the fuck you want about detractors. You are a fucking loser who has to resort to working with people he does not like in order to not fucking starve. And seeing your fat ass, that takes a lot of fucking work. Now, the thing is, DSP deserves this shit. I'm not saying stop it. Keep going. He deserves this shit. But you, motherfucker, you getting your own type of roasting. The fuck out of here with this shit.
Okay. All right, well, I was going to do some tech news today, but nah, I think we talked enough. I think what we should do is just a little bit Q&A to end the show.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
Get him and Scott PEDO on a TLC tag team and push them off the top of ladders through burning table onto the concrete the whole time.
Thank you, Meth for the $5 super chat, but I gotta ask, Meth you think these two big boys are able to get up a ladder? Huh? You think they could get up a ladder?
Perry, thank you so much to Perry the White. He gifted 5.
Let's see what we got. Nope. Nope. You got one more. If you're not talking in the next one, we're over. We're done.
I never played anything
Finally.
on NES. I never played anything on Super Nintendo. I never played anything on N64. Probably PS2 era. The early SmackDown game, like Here Comes the Pain and stuff like that. Those are the ones that I play. So, probably those.
Fake gamer. Okay, good.
Watching 4 hours of wrestling to do a review show is huge dedication. You're telling me Monday Night Raw is 4 hours long? Well then I'm gonna be fast forwarding a lot. Ha ha ha. I'm not watching 4 hours. You know I'm gonna skip the commercials. I'm not gonna watch the commercials and shit.
So what's again, he's letting you know he's just doing this for fucking money, and this is why people make fun of him. He's taking something that people would be interested in, people that actually make careers out of, and he's just doing it just for the quick cash. Snitching on himself.
There's no way I'm watching 4 hours of wrestling tonight. Absolutely not. Is it seriously 4 hours? That's insane. They never done a 4-hour show before.
Yes, they have, dumbass.
How long is it?
Like,
Also, I wonder how they're going to do it, because it's live, right? So when it's live, you probably have to watch their live broadcast, but once it ends, then it probably becomes an on-demand video. But how will that work? Like, there's probably ad breaks in there. Will they force the ad breaks? Like, there's plenty of on-demand services that force ad breaks anyway. I wonder how they're going to do it. By the way, I paid for the ad-free service. I paid for the more expensive Netflix. That's completely ad-free, so maybe I won't have to watch the ads. I don't know. Oh, there's absolutely no way I'm watching 3.5 hours. I'm skimming through that shit. You know, I'm gonna...
And done. Okay, so basically the wrestling show is just another grift for him to get money. Yeah, we're done. All right, guys, so I'm going to cut it off here because I need to go... I got to go cook something, and I gotta go make something for me to eat, and I got to just relax for a bit. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I feel like I'm going to be screaming a lot. So I'll catch you guys later. All right, so love you. Love you. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'll see you mañana. Bye-bye.